Kerflump? Hello my lovely friends, I'm here with another simple little discussion video for you about something that's been on my mind. I actually did consider doing a full scripted video for this, but then just like, I don't know, it's kind of like it's a moment in time right now that we're experiencing. It's not going to be super duper relevant later on, so it's just kind of something that I'm feeling, everyone else is kind of feeling, just kind of wanted to talk about a little bit. And also I already gone over like what I think about Nintendo doing limited releases, did a whole video on the topic. If you haven't seen it, that's got all my thoughts there. I know that every single time this topic is brought up, you inevitably get people kind of defending it, what's the big deal and all that stuff. So, you know, I'm not going to go into any of that right now. It's all in the video. Basically, limited releases, I believe, are a bad thing for Nintendo to do. It is a purely anti-consumer move that hurts the customer and benefits Nintendo, but in a very short-sighted way that does not overall benefit the company in the long run. So there you go. At the time of this recording, we are getting pretty close to the end of March 2021. Which many people have dubbed Mario Doomsday. Nintendo is trying very hard to celebrate Mario's 35th anniversary right now. It's a really, really big milestone. It's been a big thing for them. You know, their fiscal year ends March 31st, so that's why, like, you know, they didn't go by calendar year. The year of Mario goes through March 31st. That's just kind of how they're doing it, and they're trying so hard to finish the celebration. That's what they're doing right now. It's tweets, it's all this different stuff. Last month, they released Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Super Nintendo World just opened up. That's a really big deal. Everywhere you look, it's toys and tweets and all this different stuff. You know, we're the final time of the big birthday celebration for Mario, which is great because he deserves it, because I love Mario. And yet they cannot escape the bad feelings, yucky feelings. This whole thing, this thing that they have created, they're having a hard time getting away from it right now. You go on Twitter, any tweet about Mario, anything, any attempt for them to finish celebrating Mario is met with a whole lot of people just being like, come on, this just feels weird now. In a very short time, they will be yanking Super Mario 3D All-Stars from the eShop forever. You can't get it. They're taking away Super Mario Bros. 35, which people are still playing, and they're shutting down Mario Maker on the Wii U. They picked a heck of a time to do it, and a lot of this really makes sense because, again, March 31st is the end of their fiscal year. They just put a lot of stuff there. They make a lot of decisions and things lapse, and they decide to put it all right there. You know, it makes sense. But the thing is, by doing it this time, by having all of this stuff converge on this day, they've created a thing. You know what I mean? They've turned it into a thing. Nintendo historically has been pretty bad about anticipating negative reactions. It's that thing where they're a big company and they make great stuff, but at the same time, they're not their players. So they very frequently will, you know, make a decision or create a product or something, and it doesn't seem that they anticipate everyone's gonna not like it. They're gonna get mad about it because they're not us. We're the ones who buy the stuff, so only we know really what we want. They're also a little bit stubborn in ways, so they either don't see it coming or they don't care a lot of the time. Could be a combination of the two. It's been going on for a long time now, and this is basically one of those times. This whole Mario Doomsday thing has snowballed, and honestly, it is really getting in the way of the celebration. I would like to take part in all this fun stuff, and all of their tweets and all of the fun Mario stuff, but it's like it is legitimately harder because this whole Doomsday thing, it feels like a shadow is being cast over the celebration. I'm not saying it ruins it completely, but it is an inescapable element of the celebration, of this shared experience that we are having now. It is a piece of it. It will be a piece of Mario history forever. And I'm not saying that I am mad about the backlash, you know, the feedback that they're getting from people, because I also feel upset. I have shared in the backlash. I made a whole video about it. I'm quite outspoken about how I think they're doing a bad right now. And I've gone on about this before, how people get mad at the backlashers, you know, they say, you know, people are being annoying or whatever by bringing it up all the time, and it can get out of hand. Don't think that I'm saying that all fan responses are good. You know, there's definitely times when people take it too far. The dissatisfied people maybe get a little bit too vocal. But my standing on that is that overall, backlash is not a problem. It is a symptom. The actual root of the problem is all, well, okay, you could say in a way, some people don't know how to handle disappointment. But overall, it is happening because of something that the company did. This kind of backlash is an inevitability when you have a company that's not doing what they should be doing, or you know, not functioning in a way that a business should when that business wants to make its customers happy and make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? It is not normal to receive that much backlash that often. Usually means that something is the problem. And the thing is, like, they have been, you know, they planned this celebration for a long time, I'm sure, but they, with their actions, have set up the Mario 35th anniversary celebration to fall flat. This is a problem that they have created for themselves. And when I say fall flat, I think I said it already, like, it doesn't mean the whole thing is shot. Mario's dead. It's all terrible. Like, yeah, you know, I take part in it. I enjoyed 3D World, and this is fun stuff, and the Mario Direct and all that stuff. You know, it's not a complete failure. And from Nintendo's perspective, it's absolutely not a complete failure. People bought the games. People are giving into the FOMO, and they want to get the games as fast as they can because they know they're going to leave. And obviously, a lot of people just get in the games because they want to. It's not just FOMO. It's an element of it. But Nintendo made money from this whole celebration. I'm sure the shareholders are plenty happy with how the bottom line has been looking. But as always, in situations like this, I say it's not a good look. Just because it's making you money right now doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right thing to do. And I'm not even saying that this is going to slowly destroy the company or anything. It's really just kind of a bad thing right now, but it is indicative of some very unhealthy mindsets at Nintendo and all that. Again, you can all see it in the video on the limited releases. Really, I don't know, at the end of the day, it's just disappointing. It's disappointing that we want to be celebrating Mario, and this is just kind of, not ruining it, but really kind of dampening it a little bit, you know what I mean? Like I said, every time Nintendo was like, hey everybody, Mario Anniversary, it's great. You know, you get a lot of people just being like, okay, why are you taking away the games then? We like Mario after his anniversary. We still like Mario. We still want to play those games, and etc. Here's the biggest thing. Here's the absolute biggest thing that I want to present here right now. Right now, it feels a little uneasy because, you know, we don't know how much they're going to be doing this in the future. Maybe it was an experiment. They've done it a few times in the past, not as much and not in a way that was quite this substantial and upsetting, largely because of the context, you know, with the Switch and how much we want legacy content and all that stuff. Yeah, here's the thing. Are they going to do it again with Zelda? Because this year sees the big anniversaries of Zelda and DK and, like, Pikmin and Metroid. Not that they're gonna get anything, but at least Zelda. You know Zelda's gonna get some stuff. Zelda's already got some stuff. We got Skyward Sword coming, and I have no doubt in my mind that more is coming too. Lots of rumors about Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. Very possibly some other classic collection or something. Who knows? Nintendo likes Zelda. The last big anniversary, they did the whole orchestrated concert thing and everything for the 25th. That was great. I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch more. But are they gonna do this again? Is this just gonna be a regular thing? Because coming so soon after the Mario thing, especially because now, like, Mario's ending March 31st, and after that, I'm sure, is when Nintendo is going to launch into the Zelda Anniversary stuff, because they want to celebrate that for the whole year. They're not going to waste time. And if that's true, and if they are announcing things and immediately being like, oh, but we're going to take those away too, March 31st, 2022, it's not going to feel very good. It's not going to go over very well. It is going to make people even more upset. It's going to feel even more like a thing that Nintendo is just really enjoying doing right now, trying to encourage everybody to go out and buy their digital products that take no money to produce once they are created and put on the eShop. It's gonna seem like that's just what they want to do, and coming so soon after Mario, people are gonna get even more mad. There's gonna be even more videos. I'm sure I'll make even more videos on the topic. And it's like, even if that doesn't happen, even if they looked at the Backlash, they looked at what it did to Mario, and they went, you know what? That kind of messed up the celebration. You know, they realized that, yeah, that just kind of tainted the whole thing. Even if they realize that, and it doesn't happen to Zelda, we are going into the Zelda celebration worried. I am heading into Zelda's big 35th anniversary kind of wary. And that stinks. That's not fun. I don't like that. And I know the limited releases, they don't exactly, well, okay, this is kind of getting into the bigger thing again, but they don't exactly affect me. It's just kind of a bad idea, and we buy the products and we enjoy the products, but it's this thing that just feels so gross. It feels so wrong. So I don't like that. I don't like that heading into the anniversary, I'm feeling wary. I should just be feeling excited. And I feel that a lot of people are probably feeling the same way. And that right there is a failure on Nintendo's part. It's like I said before, that means that Nintendo is not doing something right. Nobody should go into your anniversary celebration feeling like, I don't know, you know, call me paranoid or overreacting or something, but I feel that means that Nintendo has failed in some area. If we are anything but happy. Okay, people are totally gonna take that little clip. Nintendo has failed. If I am anything but perfectly happy. That sounds very entitled out of context. But you know what? I'm sticking to it. I should enjoy going into the celebration. I should not be a little bit worried. I am excited. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, it doesn't ruin everything. It's just kind of everything. Now I'm going around in circles. The thing is, I guess that was actually the thing. That was the thing. The thing is, all that stuff that I just said, it's just kind of disappointing. Like, an anniversary is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a celebration, and it's just really unfortunate that some very short-sighted and very silly business decisions have gotten in the way of that. Obviously, you leave the stuff on the eShop. You let us keep playing Mario 35 until we're sick of it. You let us keep buying these digital games you've already collected. You just keep making money, and you have the goodwill, and everybody's happy. But no, taking them down just so, I don't know, presumably just to kind of boost the bottom line temporarily. I don't know, it just seems silly. And maybe they'll re-release all these games later. It all comes up again and again. Maybe they'll re-release them later. Still doesn't feel any less gross, because it still feels like they are tricking us into buying something right now, because you might not be able to buy it later. Oh, just kidding, you can buy it later. Okay, well, great. Thanks. Anyway, but yeah, that's digging into the whole thing again. Tell me what you think about this down in the comments, even though we've all talked about it a bunch of times before, and I don't even know what could be said at this point. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. And Mario, I'm so sorry your birthday had to go like this. I'm so sorry. I know it was your special day. It was your special year or whatever. And Link and Zelda and Ganon, I'm really hoping things go better for you this year, and we're able to just have some fun. Just have some fun anniversary celebration. Goodbye.